This banana puff puff, banana donut is one of my favorite snacks, and this is what we'll be doing today, we'll be making today. Hello guys, and welcome to COOKMAS Day 2! So we're gonna start with mushing the banana first, like squishing, like mixing the banana first. So this is what the banana looks like. It's very, very ripe and very sweet, and we are using banana fruit, not the plantain, so not the one that we eat with sauce and all that, the fruit. Okay, so here I'm gonna mush my banana. You can use a fork, you can use a blender, but if you use a blender it's gonna be too smooth, and I didn't want mine to be smooth. I wanted it to have some bits in there, so it's up to you how you want your banana. I like bits in my donuts. So now we're gonna take our flour. This is my flour. It has it's a self-raising flour, so there's already baking powder inside it. So now I'm gonna add my salt, nutmeg, vanilla essence. You can also use the vanilla powder, vanilla sugar, it's up to you. And here is my sugar I'm adding to it. I'm gonna mix it very well, and then we're gonna add the banana, the mushed banana, because we want to add the banana before we add the milk, because when you're gonna add the banana, the moisture in the banana is gonna wet the flour a lot. So we want to wet the flour with the banana before we add the milk, so that we can control the consistency of the dough. So after mixing, we're gonna start adding our milk now. Slowly, just a bit by bit. You add a little bit and then mix very well. Then we're gonna add until we get the consistency we are looking for. I didn't want mine to be too runny, not too heavy either. But if you want yours to be runny, more runnier than mine, more liquid than mine, or more heavier than mine, is you work it out. You can put more milk or less milk, but when you add your mushed banana, then you start adding your milk and you control the consistency you want. It's up to you, the consistency you want to have. So just do it according to your feelings. Okay, so here I'm mixing the dough and I'm trying to check to see if the consistency is okay for me. But you see, when I'm mixing it, I found out that it was a bit too heavy, so I had to add a little bit more milk. Okay, so now I think it's okay now. So we are good to go, but it's up to you. If the first consistency was okay for you, then you stop there. If you want it to be even more runnier than this, you can add more milk, but you still want to have quite kind of a heavy consistency as well, because you want to be able to hold the dough to fry, you know, to be able to hold the dough with your fingers to drop in the oil. Yeah. Okay, so now that our dough is ready and done, I'm gonna get a small bowl and add some milk in there. You can see what I've done there. The milk I've set aside there is to help me fry. So if while I'm frying my fingers become sticky, instead of dipping them in water to be able to grab my dough and fry, I'll be dipping my fingers in that milk set aside there. Yeah, so let's start frying and see how it goes. Yeah, so here is a clip of how I'm using the milk that I set aside. Yeah, that was just to show you how I'm doing it. And also make sure your fire under your oil is on medium heat. It shouldn't be high heat or not too low as well. If it's too low, the dough, your puff puff is gonna be absorbing too much oil. You have too much oil in there. If it's too high as well, it's gonna burn and the inside is not gonna be cooked properly. So make sure it's on medium heat, and then yes, keep turning from time to time to make sure that it's all golden, nicely golden, and some don't burn, some are not undercooked. So you have to keep mixing. And when you're dropping the dough in there, you have to be quick. Make sure you drop everything at the same time so they can cook together like a family. So they can cook together. Okay, so let's keep frying. Okay, so also one thing I do when I fry something, whether it's puff puff, whether it's chicken, whichever I fry, I always make sure I have a tray or a bowl like so with tissue inside, like kitchen tissue inside, so that I can remove my puff puff and put it in there so it can help absorb the excess oil from whatever you have fried. It's very, I see some people sometimes they remove what they are frying from the oil and then they put it in a bowl, like, or maybe a colander with no tissue under, but the oil is still gonna stay in your, not all the oil will be drained out, but when you put a kitchen towel under, it's gonna help absorb the oil from whatever you have fried a lot. It helps a lot. Yeah, so that's one of the things I do all the time when I'm frying. And voila, your puff puff is ready. Your donut, banana puff puff is ready. Look at the inside. Look, you can see the bits of banana in there. You see, that's what I like about my puff puff. So let's put it back. I just wanted to show you. Let's put the puff puff back. Don't mess up with my design. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched this point, thank you and God bless you. See you tomorrow.